Good day, everyone. So our topic for today is all about the similarities in right triangles. Objectives: identify similar right triangles, find the known sides of similar triangles, and write the correct similarity statement for right triangles. So similarities in right triangles, we have this theorem. The altitude to the hypotenuse of a right triangle separates the right triangle into two triangles which are similar to each other and to the original triangle. So this is a right triangle, okay, and this is the altitude. Okay, actually the altitude is the line from the vertex then perpendicular to the opposite sides. Kaya nagkakaroon din siya ng right angle. So sabi, because of this altitude, parang itong original triangle, okay, or yung largest triangle, nahati sa dalawang smaller triangle. Okay, so wherein the smallest one is triangle AOB, and then yung medium triangle will be triangle BOC, and then the original or the largest triangle is triangle ABC. Okay, and sabi they are similar to each other. So let us now identify the three similar triangles in this figure. So we have here triangle EGF and the altitude is GH. Okay? So, para hindi kayo mahirapan, pwede din naman mag-drawing kayo ng tatlong triangles na magkakaiba yung size. Okay? Kasi we have the small, medium, and the large one. So this is the right angle. So unahin natin yung small triangle. So here, we have triangle E, and then this is G, and then H. Second one, the medium. So ito siya. So we have here G, and then F, H. And then the last one, yung pinakamalaki, that is now E, G, F. Therefore, if we're going to write the similarity for the three triangles, so we can have triangle EGH will be similar to triangle GFH and similar to triangle EFG. Okay? Kung nahihirapan kayo na dito nyo na lang tignan, okay, pwede naman ganito yung gawin nyo. So from the triangle similarity stated in this theorem, two important corollaries about the lengths of the segments in right triangle can be stated. By the way, when we say corollary, it is the statement that follows directly from a theorem and is easy to prove using that theorem. Or it is simply a result of consequence of a theorem. So, di ba may mga theorem tayo? And then based from that theorem, kapag nagkaroon pa tayo ng another statement, okay, from that theorem, that is now the corollary. Okay, kasi kumbaga meron pang mga iba't ibang facts about that theorem, ang tawag na sa kanya is the corollary. So we have the first corollary. It is also called the altitude rule. So the length of the altitude drawn to the hypotenuse of a right triangle is the geometric mean between the lengths of the segment of the hypotenuse. Actually, kapag in corollary 1, usually, yung altitude yung hinahanap. Okay? Ayan. So, pag ina-apply natin yan, pag yung altitude yung unknown, ito yung gagamitin natin. Yung small and medium triangle yon. So, the shorter leg ng small triangle, this is the shorter leg, right? So, shorter leg of the small triangle over yung longer leg niya. Kasi basically yung hypotenuse, ito eh. Tama? A longer leg is equal now sa medium triangle naman, yung shorter leg is this one, right? And then yung longer leg niya ay eto. Kasi ito yung hypotenuse. Basta yung katapat ng right angle, that is the hypotenuse. Kaya, if we're going to write a proportionality statement, applying the corollary one, ganito siya. Shorter leg, sa magiging EH over longer leg, GH, is equal to shorter leg, GH, over longer leg, FH. Para hindi din kayo ganun malito, laging mag-end kayo sa right angle. Okay, napansin nyo ba? Ayan o, EH, sa right angle tayo nag-end. And then GH, right angle. Then, GH over FH. Okay? So, now let's try to apply corollary 1 to show that the altitude to the hypotenuse is a geometric mean. Then, express it as ratio. So, gagawa tayo ng proportionality statement. So, the first one, again, di ba ang sabi, small triangle, tapos medium triangle. And then that is shorter leg over longer leg equal shorter leg over longer leg. So, una, shorter leg ng small triangle, RP, over yung longer leg niya, which is SP, equals shorter leg ng medium triangle, that is SP, over this one, VP. Gets? Ganun lang siya ha. Next is this one. So, shorter leg ulit ng small triangle, that is CD, over yung longer leg niya is AD, equals shorter leg ng medium, AD, over longer leg niya, which is BD. Ganun lang yan. Okay? Or actually, di ba, kung napapansin nyo, ganito siya, yung putol na segment, then over altitude, tas balik ka kay altitude over nung kadugtong. Diba? Dito din yung putol na segment over altitude, tapos altitude ulit over yung kadugtong niya. Ganon din siya. So now, let's try to solve this. So find the length of SP. So since again, altitude, ito yung sinasabi ko, kaya siya under the altitude rule kasi ito yung hinahanap natin, the altitude. So gagamitin natin yung corollary 1. So di ba ito muna, shorter leg, so magiging RP over longer leg niya, which is SP, equals shorter leg ng medium, SP, over VP. Or yung putol over altitude, and then altitude over yung kadugtong. Okay? So, gagawin natin, substitute na yung values. RP is 4 over SP is X equals X over BP is 16. Cross-multiply lang tayo. 4 times 16, that is equal to 64, equals X times X is X squared. Okay? Then after that, ano nang gagawin natin? We will simply get the square roots kasi naka-squared. Okay? So extract the roots. Square root of 64 is 8. Therefore, X is equal to 8. Ayun na yung value ng X. 8. Next one. Find the length of AD. So altitude ulit. Kaya, we have the shorter leg, CD over longer leg, AD equals longer leg ng medium, AD over BD. Or again, yung putol over altitude equals altitude over yung kadugtong niya. Then plug in the value CD, that is 5 over X, equals now, we have here ADX over 25. Cross multiply, we have 125 equals X squared. Get the square root. So, X is equal to, actually 125, this is not a perfect square. So, kapag hindi perfect square, check nyo muna kung merong perfect square factor. Okay, highest perfect square factor ni 125. That is actually 25 times 5. So, ibig sabihin, pwede pa natin ma-extract si 25, which is 5. Right? Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng 5 square root of 5. And that is now the value of x. 5 square root of 5. Okay? Next one. We also have the corollary to, which is the leg rule. So each leg is a geometric mean of the hypotenuse and the hypotenuse segment to the adjacent leg. Actually, in corollary to, usually yan, ang missing dyan ay yung legs ng large triangle. Okay? Yun yung hahanapin natin. Pag yun nawawala, corollary to. So, paano siya? Unknown leg, so this is the unknown leg, over the adjacent segment, ibig sabihin yung katabi niyang segment. Okay? Yung parang yung putol ulit, yung nahati ng altitude. So, this one equals hypotenuse, okay, over the unknown leg. So, ang titignan mo lang lagi dyan is yung largest triangle. Doon ka lang sa malaking triangle. Okay? Kasi ayun yung missing eh. Yung mga legs ng largest triangle. So, unknown over yung segment na katabi niya equals hypotenuse. So, yung buo na yon. Over, balik ka lang doon sa unknown leg. Okay? Kaya siya naging leg rule. So, we will now find the length of RS. So, this is RS. So, to find the length of RS, so leg yan, di ba? Ang missing yung leg ng large triangle, hindi altitude. So, corollary to yung apply natin. So, that is, di ba? Unknown leg over yung adjacent segment equals the hypotenuse over the unknown leg. So, unknown leg, we have now like RS over RP is equal to yung buo na RV over RS. Gets? Okay, then after that, plug in the value. So we have 3 over, that should be x. So we have now x over 3 is equal now to RV. Since RV yung kailangan natin, ibig sabihin yung buo. So yung buo, that is 3 plus 12, right? So 3 plus 12, that is now equal to 15. Okay, 15 over x. Then cross multiply x times x. This is x squared equals 15 times 3. This is 75. Get the square root. So x is equal to, again, 75 is not a perfect square. So mag-isip lang tayo ng perfect square factor ni 75. Highest perfect square factor. And that is 25 times 3. Kaya, may extract natin si 25. So, we're going to have 5 square root of 3. That is now the value of x. So, 5 square root of 3. Next, we're going to solve for SV. Okay, so SV, or actually BS yan eh. Pero sige, SV over, so leg over adjacent. This time, ito na yung katabi niya. Naputol. So, over BP is equal to yung buo, BR over SB. Okay? So now plug in the values. SB is Y over BP is 12 equals, so BR, again yung buo, kaya add lang natin, 12 plus 3 is 15 over SB, which is Y. Cross multiply, Y times Y, this is Y squared, equals, then we have 12 times 15. So what is 12 times 15? That is now equal to 180. Okay, then get the square root. So this is now Y. Now, Sipin natin, 180, what will be the highest perfect square factor ni 180? Actually, the highest will be 36. That is 36 times 5. Okay? So, square root of 36 is 6. So, we have 6 square root of 5. This is now the answer. Next one. So, how about this? Find the length of AC and AB. Again, yung legs nung large triangle yung nawawala. Kaya, again, unknown leg over adjacent segment equals the hypotenuse over the unknown leg. So, first, solve natin si AC. So, we're going to have AC or CA and AC over CD is equal to hypotenuse, yung buo na CB over AC. Plug in the value, so X over 2 equals CB. So add lang ulit natin, 2 plus 6, that is 8 over X. Cross multiply. So X times X is X squared equals 8 times 2 is 16. Get the square root. 16 is a perfect square, therefore X is equal to 4. Next, AB. So we're going to have AB over adjacent, katabi niya na putol, that is BD, equals the hypotenuse, yung buo na BC, over, balik ka sa unknown, AB. Okay? So now, plug in the values. We have Y over 6 equals BC, yung buo ulit, 8 over Y. Cross multiply. So this is now Y squared is equal now to 6 times 8 is 48. Get the square root. So we have Y equals 48 is not a perfect square. Again, isip tayo, highest perfect square factor of 48. And that is 16 times 3. Okay? The square root of 16 is 4. Kaya this is now 4 square root of 3. Okay, next one. Solve for X, Y, and Z. This time, wala na siyang walang name yung triangle. So, solve na lang natin, bigay na kagad natin yung proportionality statement. So, solve for X. Again, X is leg. So, leg rule tayo. Unknown leg. So, that is X over adjacent segment, yung katabi niya, 3 equals the hypotenuse, yung buo na. That is now equal to, plus lang natin, 3 plus 9, that is 12, over unknown leg ulit, X. Cross multiply, X times X, X squared is equal to 36. Get the square root. Square root of 36 is 6. So that is the value of X. Next, for Y, this is now the altitude. So pag altitude, dun tayo, di ba, sa small triangle, okay? Tsaka yung medium triangle, di ba, yung shorter leg over longer leg equals longer leg over shorter leg. So dito muna tayo, shorter leg, that is 3 over longer leg niya, which is Y, equals shorter leg ng medium, Y over longer leg, which is 9. Or, ganito lang siya ha. Yung putol, okay, yung unang segment over the altitude equals altitude over yung kadugtong niya. And then again, cross multiply. So 9 times 3, this is equal to 27. Y times Y is Y squared. Get the square root. So 27 is not a perfect square. Highest perfect square factors will be 9 times 3. So square root of 9 is 3. So Y is equal to 3 square root of 3. Last one is Z. Again, Z leg ng large triangle. So we have the leg rule. Okay? So unknown leg, again, that is Z over adjacent segment 9 equals yung buo na, the hypotenuse. So 9 times 9 plus 3, that is 12 over the unknown. Then cross multiply. So Z is equal to 12 times 9, that is equal to 108. Okay? Now, what is, this is Z squared, get the square root. So what is now the perfect square factor, highest perfect square factor of 108? That is 36 times 3. Okay, and then the square root of 36 is 6. That's why Z is equal to 6 square root of 3. Kaya importante na kabisado nyo din yung mga perfect squares. Okay, so this is 6 square root of 3. So that's it. This is our lesson about similarities in right triangles. Bye.